again. I can do it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna stop till I win. Yeah. Time to shine. Oh, time to live. Time to live. Time to go. It's my time. It's my time. She's a diva, yeah. She's a diva full of drama. Don't believe her. Hearing things that people say and got you twisted. So much fiction, not much bad. Got you twisted. And ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Has now arrived. And I won't let it pass me by. It's mine. Time to ride. Time to stop. Time to live. Time to live. Oh, it's my time.
Come on, Miss Beverly.
It's my time.
Woo! Yes, I love this song, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna cut it short. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna have some theme music going forward because it's time to pump it up.
Yes, it is.
How's everybody this evening?
How is everybody doing this evening?
I'm good.
Wanda, you sound a little tired.
Just a little bit.
We're gonna need you to take NRG.
Wanda, I don't see you. Are you on? There she is.
Wanda,
Hi.
I see you twice.
I know. I couldn't get on the computer at first. I got on the phone. Now I'm trying to turn the phone off.
Okay. All right. So let me. We are recording. So I'm gonna share my screen. Ah, yes. I hope everybody is having a good day so far, a good week so far. I mean, we are rolling right up on Christmas. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing fantastic retail-wise. And I'm really pushing, telling everybody don't wait until 2017. So I've been saying that a lot, and it's resonating with a lot of people. So we'll get into that here shortly. So let me switch over here. All right. So, Utoka, take it away. I know you are the host for the evening.
Hello, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the call on this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Utoka Robinson, director here with Total Life Changes on this awesome and amazing Tuesday evening. And listen, I am just your host and not your presenter, but I wanted to speak a little bit about the person that's coming up next. And I'm telling you, she is a truly an awesome and amazing woman of God. Listen, guys, she is a mother of 2 amazing children. She's a project manager with a corporate America, and she is also a proud owner of a nonprofit organization called A Brighter Day Ministries. Listen, I don't know how she finds the time. I know she takes this NRG, but I'm telling you, I believe that she has about 30 hours in a day, and we only have 24 hours in a day, it seems like. So she is such a phenomenal woman who is out here helping save lives. Not only save lives, but she's also reaching back to help us become successful. And she is right now executive director, and I believe that she is going regional real soon. I'm so proud of her. Her name is Miss Beverly Davis. Miss Davis, are you on the line? Of course you are.
Yeah, here I am. Woo! Oh my gosh. My son's probably like, oh my God, what is my mom on? is she doing?
Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. So, as I stated, I know we are few in number this evening. There's, we are 'tis the season. A lot of people have holiday gatherings, family coming in a little early, and all of that jazz. So, we will have to just be very conscious of that, doing our follow-ups with our team and making sure that we have our one-on-one set up. I know I've reached out to a few, and I have to make an adjustment with some things that I have going on. Fridays don't work for me anymore. We're doing one-on-one, so I have to figure out, how to rearrange some things. So anyway, and I know some of your schedules shift around, and Wanda, when they hold you hostage in the courtroom. So we'll make a way, but it's very important that we all talk to those that are on our teams throughout the week to make sure everybody stays on track. And then those that have thought initially when we asked the question about whether they're going to be working their business or if they're going to be focused on retail, and if that's the case, then we have to make the adjustment and remove them from the chat and just allow them to see what we post on the Facebook page. So keeping all of that in mind as we move forward. So I'm just excited to be here this evening, and excited about the things that are coming. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about the vision board. I can't wait to talk about it in a minute. So excited about that. But anyway, first up, Miss Wanda's going to open us up in prayer, and then we will quickly jump into everything.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's pray. Father God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this wonderful group of women. We also thank you for this great company. Open our minds and hearts to the information that's going to be given to us today. Let it sink down into our hearts and minds and bring forth fruit. Let us also be more cognizant of what's going on this time of year. Help us to reach out to more and more people on a daily basis, Father God. We thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much, Ms. Wanda. All right. So as we do in each of our sessions, we talk about our vision, mission, and culture. I have heard it repeatedly in watching other videos throughout the week. So, there's no doubt in my mind coming up with this and making sure that the foundation is there. Utoka, make sure that you share this with your new person. Make sure that she understands what the vision, mission, and culture is for this particular group and how it rolls into Stormy Wellington's vision. So definitely in alignment. It was so funny, going back and looking at Stormy's vision. And I was like, wow, it's so, everything's in alignment. Everything is so in alignment. Not that I ever wanted to, veer off course, but even in listening to her affirmations, there was just no way you could go wrong with what we have in place here. So, to leave a legacy in prosperity, and also what values are embedded. I'm learning more and more each and every day, how important it is to leave a legacy, build it for your last name. It has nothing to do with, Beverly. It has everything to do with my last name and what I will leave for my children and the legacy that will be left behind in what I'm doing here. And what I want to make sure where this group is concerned is that, our light just shines so bright. They see the God in each person that's in our group and our team, and they just want to be a part of what we have going. I've lost count now, the number of people inbox me that I don't know. I don't know these people, but they want a connection with me. I'm being pulled into other groups so that they want that fire, that inspiration. I'm like, I can't be in all these groups helping out and doing all this stuff. But that energy, everybody it becomes contagious. So I want everybody to have that within our group. And and if you're just a flicker on a day, have that one person that you can call that turns your flicker into a flame. We don't want to fizzle out in any way. We have too many wonderful people on this team with connection to the Almighty. So there's just no way we should ever allow ourselves to get in what my my partner in helping me to stay focused. He's fantastic. He's a minister and just a young fella. And I'm like, how you know so much? But he has poured into me and just said, you know what? When you were in the cave, you remember when you were in the cave. And I was like, oh God, we're going back to the cave. But it's good to have somebody that reminds you from whence you've come so that you can appreciate exactly where you are. So, and then of course, what is to come. So let's, be encouraging and motivating to others. Our mission, I always, really just stop with the first thing. Know that we create the culture. It's all about having respect for one another and making sure that the people that we're bringing in on our team is not just a body. Somebody's going to bring a ton of headache. We want to make sure that they're in alignment and with where we are as a team and as somebody that you want to deal with on a daily basis. OMG, if that person is aggravating and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's try to do our own personal screening so that we don't have a bunch of stuff going on. And I love how everybody's working so wonderfully together. There's no I in team, and the fact that everybody's doing just super well, reaching out. Yatoka, thank you so much for reaching out to Kristen. I would have been there, but I have another commitment on Sunday. But I want to make sure that we can always tag team. And I appreciate Kristen for jumping into the chat saying, hey, I got an event. I need somebody there to help me. So, that's great. And Wanda, I know the team in Virginia has done the same thing with you. So definitely love the vibe that's going, and we want to make sure that we stay in tune with that. And then, of course, our culture, we're following and being consistent with what our leaders are expressing and are having the 5-step game plan, being creative. I've seen so much creativity and, coming up with a variety of packages, not just the set packages that Total Life Changes has, or the way things are being bundled up, or right here at Christmas time, a lot of great Christmas ideas to get some things out there. And then I want to see more Facebook Lives of people. They need to know who you are. Jackie, you have some of the best. I watched the whole thing. Watch your whole video. I love seeing you walking. You find some really good places too to do your walks and your talks, and they're so inspirational. So we thank you for doing that. And Wanda, I need to see you more. So anyway, definitely want to make sure that we continue to be creative, and then of course continuing to listen. That one question that you ask, our customers or potential business partners, what is it that you want to change? What is it that you want different about your health or your wealth? And allowing that open-ended question to have your brain just churning to understand what you say next. In regards to introducing them to products that will help them from a health perspective, and then of course from a business perspective. So great job with those that are here this evening, and I know there are those that will listen to this a little bit later, but we definitely want to make sure that we're allowing people to tell us what it is that they need, and don't talk their heads off. Just allow them to talk. People and team orientation, developing good relationships. There again with the Facebook Lives, critical. I mean, that has just put things at a whole nother level. For me, people feel like they know me a little bit now. I run into people, oh my God, I saw your Facebook Live. It's like, makes us feel a little bit like a celebrity. But then it's like they just start talking. So they feel like they know me, and then I'm hugging people that I've never even met before in my life. And, so it's really, really good in building those relationships with, just Facebook Live alone. So, and then of course, within our team, celebrating our small and large victories, we want to continue to do that. Being respectful of who's a tortoise, who's a hare. We've talked about that repeatedly. And again, I love tortoises and I love hares. Everybody gets to the finish line in their own time, in their own way. And then, of course, the critical piece being having that stability and consistency. Yes, we've seen a lot of people leaving and selling wine. Well, Toka and I both spent some time talking about this. It's the holidays, and everybody wants to be drunk. They want to be drunk. They want to have that feel-good thing going on, sipping on wine, But then, after all of the Christmas bills come in and the utility and mortgage, what's the first thing you're going to want to do that you don't need? Your auto ship of wine. The first thing that you shut off. And then because you're going to have a headache trying to figure out how you're going to pay them bills, you're going to need some TLC products to help you to get through and stay healthy so you go to work and pay your bills. So that's my take on it. I wish everyone well in any business that they're in, but we have to look at the big picture and then all of the details behind it as well. So do not be discouraged by anything that you're seeing going on with some of the other folks. So with that being said, I'm going to go back up here. And let's see, announcements. Holiday specials, of course, those are still going on. Everything's listed in the back office. You all have all seen the holiday specials, and they're really good. I've had a lot of people jumping all over that 10 packs of tea and Nutriverse and getting the additional 10 packs. Loving it. I'm encouraging it because, especially people that purchase from me all the time. I was like, hey, this is such a really good deal. You're not going to find this again, so you better jump all over it. So I've really been pushing that as well. So any shared successes? Anybody got any great news? I know Toka just signed up a person. Anybody got any additional news? Yay, Toka. Okay. All right. Accountability, partnering. I want to definitely encourage that. Sister Tanya has been great for me in helping me to stay on track, and then getting encouraging word from Stormy Wellington herself. So I'm pleased that she at least knows my name. She knows who I am. So I did tell her about our vision board PJ party. So, and I sent her the flyer too. So you never know with Stormy. So we'll see. Wow, wouldn't that be something? She just showed up. Never know. So anyway, if you don't have Kyra's book, I encourage you to pick that up. We're gonna do the book club. I'm going to work with the young lady who did the flyer on getting a book club flyer done so that we can put that out there. And that will be another way of building relationships. People want to feel included. And, in this season, when so many people are committing suicide, just from feeling lonely, not having family, or, just not having friends. You know, there's so many people like that. My God, I had no idea. Even, you know, the veterans, I had no clue even about that 22 on average are committing suicide per day. Isn't that sad? Oh my God. I just want to find somewhere where there's like veterans and just go talk to them about our product because, you know, and this company, because it's family. And that's usually, you know, the reason why people are doing these things. They just don't feel like they're included. So, you know, look for those kinds of things. If there are groups out there that are focused on our veterans or anybody that's, you know, talking about depression, or if there's a group that helps people with depression, NRG is all I have to say about that, you know, just to, you know, try to help them out and get the little samples. And there's so many things. I have ideas that run through my head, you know, when I should be working my job. But, you know, I was telling Toka earlier, I owe Wells Fargo money today. I owe them money today. So, but it all levels out because I've worked weekends and stuff where there's no pay. Pay is the same, no extra. All right. So moving on from that. So everybody, I saw where everybody saw the invite that went out through Eventbrite. So make sure that we get our tickets and, you know, promote that. If you know anybody that's in the Charlotte area or the surrounding area, Davison, Mooresville, you know, any of those areas near Charlotte. Good night. Please invite him. He's telling me good night. I was like, where is he? So make sure that you're, you know, telling people, connecting with anybody, send the invite to whomever. We want to make sure that we get that room packed out. So the plan is, I had a meeting with Nikki Nelson, and what we're going to do is, you know, kind of toss in TLC. It's not going to be the main focus, so that, you know, they're thinking that they're going to come and eat and do vision board, that's the main focus. But we're going to throw a little bit of everything in there where they see us as a family, where they are able to hear about Total Life Changes from, you know, products and, you know, how it's helping us and what our goals are for 2017. And then, of course, the business aspect of it. So Nikki is really, really good from the money part of everything. So she has already volunteered to, you know, step before the group and talk about the money. And then, of course, we'll figure out who's going to talk on products, which that could very well be you, Yetoka. She's like, what? So I think everybody's going to get an opportunity to be before the room. I want that fear factor gone. So we're going to step out of our comfort zone, and everybody's going to stand before that room full of ladies in some capacity. Don't get quiet. Wanda, I see you. Stop yawning. So it's going
that bus hurts.
It's gonna be fun, and you know, Nikki and I were talking about, you know, how do we bring this home, like if we're wanting to just focus on our team. So what we're going to do is work it out where we get adjoining rooms. And we're going to really make this a true PJ party where we just have, you know, one-on-one time. We just, you know, talk about whatever pertaining to our businesses or any challenges that we have, and, you know, just do a quick training. And then the rest is party time. We can, you know, finish out whatever wine is left and whatever food is left, maybe order it with some more food, and just have a good time. This is about bonding and making sure that we're setting our goals solid for 2017. So I am very, very, very excited.
What time should we be getting there?
The vision board party will start at 4, so 3 o'clock at the very latest.
Okay.
Give us an hour ahead of time. So I actually have an event that morning. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I have an event from 9 to 12. So last year's event was phenomenal. I made great money at that particular event. And it was amazing to me just to see how people, went in, well, even beforehand, they were buying products and then had to pretty much be snatched away from all the vendor areas to go into the vision board party. They did the vision board party and came out with a whole different mindset. I was just slammed, trying to talk to everybody and, swiping the cards and, bagging up products. But it was a good thing, and people were very patient. So I have that going on that morning. So I will quickly hustle out of there and get to the hotels and go ahead and get everything in order. And when you guys get there, you'll be able to help out with getting any additional things all set up. We will be allowed to bring food in, so I need to be thinking about what kind of food we're going to have. And Nikki and I are going to talk. She knows someone who's a caterer, so we might be able to get that just handled by somebody, which is what I'm all for. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm truly excited about that. And then, of course, all of the meetings that we have set up, I mean, the list just goes on and on. This thing is so crowded now. I'm about to need another page here. But I want to, in the new year, start having our own opportunity call once a week. So we need to determine what time works for everybody, and getting guests to that call, having a fitness call, and I'm kind of just tossing that around. Do we do just another Facebook group? I want it to be a little bit different, where we have, I don't know, somebody can be cooking something, or just make it more lively and not where we're just dumping in, what our workout was, or, that kind of thing. Make it more interactive, posting recipes for good things, stuff like that. And then make it more exciting for people that want to join from a fitness perspective. And then we have that type of activity going on in the group. So still thinking that one through, because I don't want just to put another Facebook group out there and we say we have these challenges going and they last for a day. I'm always committed every time I join a challenge. I want to make sure that what I said I was going to do, I do it. So we just want to make sure that. So those two things right there would be something new in the new year. In the meantime, using the on-demand calls, or putting people on the 10 o'clock calls at night, or doing your 3 ways. That's what we're doing right now when we have people that are interested in the business. And then sometimes you get people that are just I'm ready. And so you don't need all that. You just go ahead and do it, and then just do your introductions at a later point. Training, of course, on Monday nights. I already have my ticket for the Awakening. So I am going on the 21st. News has it, straight from Stormy Wellington's mouth, that they're doing a Super Tuesday here in Charlotte on January 24th. Which is that the following Tuesday after the Awakening. So I'll get a double dose of Stormy. I got to figure out who's hosting it, because I want to volunteer some of my time to help out with that event. And then, of course, look at our nice flyer here for our Vision Board Party. I'm so excited about that. So again, just make sure that you're getting on the calls, that you're getting a team on the call. Send a text message. A lot of times, people might ignore the chat or be doing something else and may forget. I have reminders on my phone, so it keeps me on point. Everybody knows about white zone, blue zone, red zone, which is what I've been putting in the group. So anyway, at this point, excuse me, I did want to, hold on guys, I'm about to choke. All right, that's better. What I want to do in this session, you guys already know, so I'm not going to spend any time on it tonight, but we have new people that don't know a whole lot about the products. So I do want to take some time during this call and, you know, talking about our products. One of the things, the Slim AM has been phenomenal for me. I did a post on Facebook about Slim AM and talking about, you know, the products and one of, the ingredients. Now, one of the things that is in the Slim AM is truly helping me with circulation, especially in my feet. My feet stay ice cold, and that my doctor already explained to me that that's circulation. But since I started doing the Slim AM, I'm not having cold feet anymore. So that's exciting. I don't have to use the heating pad on my ice cold feet. But that product is really, really good, and I can tell the difference when I have it in the mornings. It does give you an extra burst, but that's because of that circulation. It's helping with that blood circulation, and just an amazing product. So I'm super excited about that. So one of the things that we're going to start doing here is, you know, just talking through a product and, you know, getting educated. That's one of the biggest pluses for me in this business, is that I'm now educated on the products. You cannot tell me a bunch of, you know, crap and it just fly with me. I know these products, and it just has come from taking the time to learn them, you know, as I've gone along, and then watching, you know, other people and taking notes, you know, keeping notes and going back and reviewing that type of thing. So at this point, I'm going to be quiet, and we'll spend more time, you know, in the next session on a featured product. I'll have a nice slide that has the breakdown of you know, all of the ingredients and that type of thing. So that's something that we'll start to do to help out the new people that have joined the team. So
Yeah,
oh, I'm sorry, a question?
Yeah, I have a question. What happened with the didn't we have a hair, skin, and nail product that was coming out?
Yes, and I don't know what the delay is there. I think I'll send an inquiry. I may even ask Tanya, because they have been up on everything, and I know too. Utoka and I talked about this, and it's a little bit off the subject. I'll come back. But Payoneer was late posting the money to the Payoneer card. There was some kind of glitch, and instead of it paying on last Thursday, it didn't happen until Friday morning. We have been assured that that won't happen again, so just know that there was a 1-day delay. But yeah, you're right. There was supposed to be hair, skin, and nails, and I know it's still coming out. And I don't have a date yet, so I will inquire and see if anybody from our leadership team has any updates there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one actually, because I did hair. Was it Hairfinity? Anybody else did those?
I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see much difference when I took it. So I don't know. What was your result, Utoka?
I didn't have any good results with it either. I mean, the NutriBurst and the MU oil has helped me far better than the Hairfinity. I mean, I remember I had to go all the way to Winston-Salem to get a bottle of it, because I couldn't find anyone here. And, you know, it was really hyped up back then and there. And there are some people that still take it, but hopefully, just like you said, it may be available starting at the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
Also, be on the lookout for stem scents. I heard Philip Birchfield say that it should be coming back this week, and it's going to be sold out again.
Yep. All
The
over
only
it.
thing I really know about that is it really helps with pain. I'm looking for a video. Has anybody else heard about the great things about the stem cells?
I
Because I'm
have.
thinking about it'd be good for my mother who has arthritis.
Yes.
I know we can't make medical claims.
But it's a phenomenal product. I am actually taking it, and I have where I had a car accident a few years ago, my hip was knocked out of place. So I have a little twinge in my right in the base of my back where my hip begins. Every day. It's doctor told me every day I'm gonna have some form of pain, but I have not since I've been taking the stem cells. I can do and move everything, so it's wonderful. And then it's supposed to heal. If you have scar tissues, especially women that have had C-section, that sometimes you develop scar tissue and it regenerates new cells as opposed to those dead ones there. And a lot of times we end up having to have some form of plastic surgery to remove, all of the bad cells that are still sitting there after you've been cut, or any form of surgery or any type of injury or burn. It really helps to regenerate good, healthy cells. So I wish I would have had it when I had to have those two C-sections back to back. See how it would have helped me to heal better. But yeah, that's some of the things that I've heard. And I believe Tanya and Dexter and Tanya have a video or a Facebook post. Even recently, within the last few days, they talked about the stem cells. So go look at their page. They have a testimony there too.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So next up, we have Yatoka's just going to do a recap from last week and any additional new things that she may have learned in this past week. I feel like a crazy person. I'm trying to keep up and, new customers and everything, which is a good thing, to have people that are just reaching out to me for products, and whether that's from a post or a card or somebody told them and then just reaching out. So again, that relationship building with, your phone in your face, it's working. You're talking to the world. So Yatoka, you are up, and then after you're done and we do question and answer, and we're going to close out with our affirmation. So Yatoka.
All right, ladies. Basically, talking about the retail aspect of it, since it is so close to Christmas, I look back at all of my customers and say, okay, when was the last time I talked to this customer? Okay, it's almost Christmas time. At first I was a little nervous, but just like Miss Beverly said, let's get healthy before 2017. So I had that in the back of my mind while calling, and I actually sold a lot of products last week. This week, just a little bit slow, I think, because we had that challenge and somebody's trying to beat me, but which is fine. But just keeping the grind going, ladies, just keep it going. I will tell you that my spreadsheet has helped me out tremendously because I'm making notes on it. We talked about that last week. I think everybody on this call tonight was on the call last week. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. So for those who are listening to the replay, please listen to and view last week's Zoom meeting that we did. I showed my spreadsheet and everything. So that has really helped me. I now have 50 customers on there, and I actually have about 20 more to add to that list that I still need to follow up on as well. So it's really helping me just keep up with everybody. But listen, just the retail to recruit piece, or the retail piece of it. I've listened to a couple of Facebook Lives, and if the customer, if the person does not know about the product, you know, you have to ask yourself, okay, so how, you know, what am I going to say to this customer, right? So basically, I always ask either one of the two questions: do you or anybody that you know want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Or if there's something about your health that you could change today, what would that be? And just listen, you know, and just say, is there anything else? And then just say, is there anything else? And just let them talk and just write down all your notes and just recap afterwards. After they tell you everything that they want to work on, go ahead and recap with them and just, you know, think in your mind, you know, think about those flags. Okay, if they say they want to lose 50 pounds, immediately think about resolution. If they say that they don't have any energy, you know, of course, ask if they have, you know, if they have, are they on any kind of medication? And then you know whether to talk about the NRG or whether to talk about the life drops. I always talk about the diet duo, which is the resolution and the life drops. Try your best to sell more than one product to a customer. Now, I will tell you, ladies, that I was at one time really nervous and said, oh my goodness, that solution kit is like $149.95. Woo. And then I talked myself out of it. And I said, well, why don't you just start with a T? And see if you talk yourself out of it, then you're gonna talk yourself all the way down from a $149.95 package to one pack of tea for $20. Now, how much, you see what I'm saying? So what benefit is that? You know, we are out here to change people's lives. We are out here to get people healthy. Shh, I'm on the phone. We are out here to get people healthy. So ladies, just try your best to bundle up packages. You know, I always try to say, you know, especially now for the holidays, that I'm running a holiday special. You know, I normally sell my four packs of tea, but and you're help pack $dollars. How awesome is that? And about the holiday bundle that we getting the buying the 10 packs of tea with the NutriBurst and getting the 10 packs of tea for free. Oh my goodness, because you can actually pre-sell that, ladies. So that will help there. But as far as the retail to recruit piece, you know, some of us have problems, not problems, but feel uncomfortable saying, hey, would you like to listen to an opportunity call? I have some. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. I have an amazing opportunity that I would like for you to listen to. You know, if you feel uncomfortable with that, or even if you don't feel uncomfortable, I still use the retail to recruit piece, especially if I have a person who's coming back to me over and over and it was going to be $60, right? And I told her, you know, I talked to her about, you know, joining. She's already been on several phone calls, and she said, well, maybe I'll just go on the auto ship. Okay, so now she's on the auto ship. And then I said, listen, why don't you join my Get Fit Challenge, right? Had a banner created. She had her hands up in the air. Yay, she was all excited that she had joined my Get Fit Challenge. And she said, anybody else would like to join me? She had 20 people that said, yes, I want more information. I want more information. And I tell you that now, I mean, that's how you retail to recruit, because I asked her, I said, listen, Tina, your friend Lisa wants to purchase 4 packs of tea from me. Now, I called you first because I just wanted to ask you first, do you mind if I receive the commission for the tea, or would you like the commission for the tea?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you haven't been exposed to an opportunity call, go ahead and put them on an opportunity call and just let them know. I did have one person who told me absolutely no. And I do believe that one day that she is going to join the business. But that's how you retail to recruit. It's because the person is already on the products. They already have a story, ladies. They already have a story. They already know how it makes them feel. We're just trying to get into their network, okay? So that's how you retail to recruit. It's very simple, very simple. talking about sampling and follow-ups. Just, sample your products. I sampled out some instant tea, and what I've learned that with most people, it doesn't really do anything, for that one pack. So I just told them that, I gave them the pack just for them to taste it, to see how it tastes. But this, here is what it does for you, And I always tell people, listen, I have 6 packs for $25, and I have 30 packs for $60, and I have 60 packs for $120. I'm gonna say it again. 6 packs for $25, 30 packs for $60, 60 packs for $120. So when a person purchases 30 packs of tea from me, I've $30 profit, right?
Instant?
So you, ma'am.
You're talking about the instant tea?
Yes, ma'am. Talking about the instant tea.
Okay.
So, yes, ma'am. So with the instant tea, that's how much I sell it for. It's normally like $1 per pack. Whenever you buy the box, I think it's because we get 60 packs in it, so that's $60.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've had 3 people in the last 10 days, or like 10 days ago, I had 3 people buy 30 packs of tea from me. Yep. And I've also been selling like the 6 packs of tea. And I will share this with you. I have to find the website again, but there's a little website that I purchased some little baggies from. And they're like those little bags that had like the little I think you have some, Miss Beverly.
Yeah.
And
Papermart. Papermart. www.papermart.com. Yeah.
Yes. I pre-made baggies, and I always have them ready. So I have 1 box in my car that are ready with the bags of tea, and I have 1 box for samples, right? And I have my regular tea in there, and whatever other products you have. I always suggest purchasing some type of bag, whether you go to Michael's, or whether you order them online, or Miss Beverly told me about a lady too. I ordered some bags from her. And then from that same website, I believe also sells those little clear baggies as well. Okay. So that's to like to sample up and always follow up with them. So you want to follow up with the person, within the next couple of days or the next day, just to see how the tea tastes to them. Or for example, I went to a bar. One of my we was at the mall when me and one of my girlfriends, and at Fridays, and it was so packed in there that we had to sit at the bar. So while we were sitting at the bar, this lady, she was so tired. She was like, "Oh my God, I've been here all day. I gotta pull a double." So I immediately thought about NRG. So I gave her 2 NRG samples, and I'm following up with her on tomorrow about those. So just always get a phone number. Whenever you give out a sample, get a phone number. So if you're nervous about getting phone numbers, always say to them that I would like to know it's you if you're calling me, because I don't answer everybody's phone call. So therefore, I would like to put your number in my phone, and that way I'll have it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to call emergency backup. Call emergency backup. So the dog is all over the place. Oh my gosh, Miles, put the dog up, please. Thank you. So of course it always happens.
None of that started before you started talking. None of that.
So I'm sorry about that. But then I have people, people that I know or whatever, they come by my house and they can sample tea, and we talk about products, or talk about everything then. And just always make sure that you have some type of Blitz cards or business cards. Always make sure you have some type of Blitz cards or business cards with you, ladies. We have some great Blitz cards that we purchased. I think everybody online has Blitz cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've been talking about that. Now, I will talk about auto ship. Now, the reason why you want to have 3 products, right? Let's just think about this. We should all be on the detox tea, right? We all need the energy, so we really need the NRG. Some of us like coffee. You know, there are at least 3 products for TLC that you take on a daily basis, right? So let's just say if you don't take 3 products, and let's just say you utilize 2 products. So, for example, you know, I run 2 auto ships on my account. I run an auto ship on my husband's account. I know exactly what day that auto ship is going to hit. So I pre-sale that item, right? That's all you got to do is pre-sell it. So when that item comes in, boom, that customer has their product, right? So you can also set it for whatever day you would like. So the thing over there, say for instance, if the beginning of the month, because of your mortgage, is not a good time, then don't choose the beginning of the month. Change it for another day, okay? But you don't have to have all 3 auto ships on the same day, okay? You spread them out, right? But I will tell you, if you put yourself on a 3 product auto ship, you set yourself up already to go ahead and hit rank, right? Because for director, you need at least 2. Executive, I think, Ms. Beverly, you need how many products? You got to be at 120, I believe, right?
Yeah, 120.
At 120, so you've already set yourself up, right? So, like I said, the auto ships are very, very important. The number one reason why they're important is because people don't want to hear about what the product did for Stefano Machi or Nina Moore. Yeah, they want to hear that, but they want to know what has it done for you. I've had several people ask me that. Okay, well, that's good, but what is it doing for you? Because I know you, I see you. You want to have a personal testimony. If you don't need to lose weight, that's fine. We have an energy supplement, right? So we have the stem cells. If you have pain, you have MU oil. We have NutriBurst, and everybody should be on tea and NutriBurst, right? So auto ship is very, very, very important for you to say. I forgot about it. I mean, I've been on a 120 auto ship ever since I joined the company. And like I said, if I don't use those items myself, I already have them in inventory to sell to someone else, right? So work your list. Work, you know, if you're doing everything by notebook, spreadsheet, do what works for you. You know, I just had something that, you know, is working for me at this time. And, you know, just call your people and or text them or just follow up with everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, does anybody have any questions about the retail that I just recapped sampling? Anybody have any questions about auto ship?
Good job.
Good. All right, ladies, I'm sorry about my 3-year-old. His birthday is Thursday, so he'll be 4, and oh my gosh, he's been celebrating every day. So y'all see it on Facebook. Okay, I will turn the floor back over to Miss Beverly. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So as we're going forward, we are not during Christmas. I'm debating. We'll see what availability is, but we're not going to have this call. But we'll do something and make sure that we stay in tune with everybody. I'll probably pre-record something and send it out just to keep the connection. But I know it's going to be really tough during the Christmas holiday to have everybody together. It's this time, Tuesday, 8:30. You know, I was trying to make sure I avoided, you know, any rehearsals. I believe they go from 7 to 8 on Mondays and Tuesdays, and you know, so it seems like that's still a challenge to get everybody here together on this call. So, and then let your team know that if they don't go back and watch, I know that they don't go back and watch. There's an indicator that lets me know regarding the views on the on what's been posted out after we finish these calls. So it is critically important, if you are not able to join this call, that you listen to it on your own time so that you're in tune with everything that's being discussed and shared. So please share that with your teams as we go forward. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. Any questions, anyone, before I turn it over to Miss Jackie, who is having a terrible time with her eyes? Having a terrible time with her eyes.
I'm so good at it.
She's been crying the whole time we've been having
This is my bad, Beverly.
Mhm.
It's my bad eye. This is the eye that I got injured with. I was
Oh, okay.
after a certain hour, it just gives me a fit.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
We rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Stop messing with her.
Right.
All right, so no questions, all minds and hearts are together. We are ready for our affirmation.
All right. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odd. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment shall be condemned. I am a champion. Everything I touch turns to gold. It's my season. It's my turn. I am humble. I am happy. I am wealthy. I am strong. I am a champion. I will never be broke another day in my life, and I am created for greatness.
All right. All right, ladies. Another successful evening. So thank you very much. Wave so I can take everybody's picture. All right. Okay, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.